Hello guys, welcome to my trading blog. Before we begin, remember that this is not financial advice. I am just showing you my own trading for educational purposes. So why don't we jump into a trading platform that we're using. So remember, this is TradingView that I have here. Jump into Tesla stock as usual. I start my analysis on the daily chart to see what options we have. Yesterday we were already very bullish, and I've been adding all the targets that we're seeing on the street. Now we have the highest target at 1,200 for the stock, but you can see that we're getting a lot of targets around the 700 to 800 area right here. Tesla overall is still quite bullish, so let's look at our 1 hour chart to try to find an entry point. Okay, so this is what we have here. So Tesla came back to this support line that we drew yesterday. So let's draw this one again so that you guys can see it. So I'm going to my Fibonacci retracements and I'm going to be drawing my line here. Oh, sorry, I think that I'm taking all the way down. Okay, here we go. So from the highest point to a lowest point, then we can see that we had a retracement here, which is pretty much exactly where the price came. And now we are starting to see that the price is going above our averages, right? So this is giving us some really good setup for an entry point. I'm going to delete some of these lines so we can see a little bit more here. And I'm going to show you how we're going to be setting up the entry. So usually when we're looking at an entry, we're looking for price to go above those moving averages that we have here, that it goes down to test them as support, and then we go up. So our entry point is going to be somewhere around here. What we're looking here is that price goes up, then we got confirmation that it is going to keep going up, and then we enter a trade. So in this moment, Tesla is looking like that. So you see, we already have the first movement up. We're trying to see some resistance here. And as soon as we get that one and we get a full-blown candle that is closing above those averages, this is going to be our entry point. A little bit of risk management that I'm teaching you right now. We always need to put a stop loss in our trades, okay? We cannot just go and buy without having any target or without any stops. So our stops are going to be below our moving averages, and our target is going to be defined by what we were seeing on the daily chart. Okay, so we were looking at targets around the 1,000 area for this one. So very happy to see a price movement that Tesla has today. We are definitely going to be entering some of these trades. Now, let's move to our next one. Another position that I have open, IPOE. So this one is SoFi. Again, same thing. Let's go first to our daily chart. I'm going to be removing these lines so that we can see something. Okay, there you go. Okay, so price has done a huge movement up. Again, we are above those averages, so we're still bullish in this position. We were trying to define some targets yesterday, so I'm going to be drawing those lines again right here. Okay, so here we go. Sorry. Okay, so we had some support around the 50% retracement. Now we're going up, and our target is looking more like $32, $33 right now. So knowing this and knowing that we're bullish, let's try to find an entry point in our 1 hour chart. So I'm moving to my 1 hour chart. Okay, here it goes. Very similar to what was happening with Tesla. We can see that here we're getting a very nice setup for an entry point. Same thing is happening right here. You see price goes up, the moving averages it goes down to test it. And as soon as we have confirmation that this is going to be our support level is when we are going to be entering a trade. Again, same process here. We're going to wait for a full candle to be created here. Then we're going to put our stop below the moving average, and then our target is going to be the one that we have on the daily chart at 32 or 33. Okay, very nice setup on this one. Again, so I said I'm going to probably be looking to increase my position in this one, but we have all the right indicators in this one. Let's move to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, oh look, right now it's like a perfect point for entry here. Let's try not to jump to conclusions. I'm going to go back to the same analysis that we were doing on the other ones. So let's delete some of these lines so we can see something here. So yesterday we saw that we had a consolidation pattern that was forming right here. So this consolidation pattern is forming right here. We see how we had the moving average that was acting as support. We have now price breaking out of this range, giving us the signal that it is now time to buy. It is now extremely likely that price is going to continue to go higher. Okay, so knowing this, let's go to the 1 hour chart to find an entry point. Okay. Yeah, just deleting this line so we can see clearly on the 1 hour chart. Okay, so here we have the 1 hour chart. We were looking for an entry point right here, and this is what I'm telling you guys. We have price that has gone up, has gone down to test it. Look, it went up, tested here, very nice entry point here. This one happened during the Asian session, so for us people in America, probably we were sleeping, we missed this entry point, but during the day the market gave us another one. You can see price went up, it tested down again. Look, this one is a perfect entry point. We would have entered the trade here. If you missed that one, then we had another option here. Same analysis, price went up, went down to test it. Right now is a perfect time to enter this trade. Okay, how are we defining targets? Okay, so let's define a short-term target for this one. We have in our Fibonacci retracements, which are always helping us to see where price is moving. Okay, here we go. Okay, so first target on this one is around the 44,000, 45,000 area. So where are we talking as target in this trade? So we're talking as target somewhere around 25% if we enter the trade right now and we put the stop below our moving average. So I'm going to draw a line here for the stop. If we put our stop loss somewhere around here, we're saying that in this trade, if we enter now, we're going to be risking probably between 4 to 5% with the potential to make here. Where's my ruler? With the potential to make around 25%. So it's about a 1 to 5 ratio risk reward that we have here. So it's an amazing trade. I'm definitely going to be buying some Bitcoin today. If you're wondering what is the best place to buy Bitcoin, there is this exchange that is called Binance. I'm going to leave you the description on the link below so that you know like a trusted place that I use to buy Bitcoin. Now, so very nice entry point on this one. Now let's move to our last stock that we're going to be looking today. So NEO, one day, same analysis. Okay, so this is the Fibonacci that we had drawn yesterday. We had retracement to a 50 level. Now we have price that has jumped through that one. We are still finding support here, but our price target is still around the 85 area. You see 84, 85. If you are not yet in this trade, let's try to see where we are going to set up our entry point. Okay. You see, entry point in this one is still not yet there. You can see, first of all, you can see price here. Oh, let's change the color of this one. So you can see price here is still below this yellow line. Okay, so this is not good. We need to wait until price goes up above this line and then it tests it as support for us to enter a trade. So what we're expecting again is movements like, let's say, let's try to go in the past a little bit. Okay, so this is the kind of setup that we're expecting. Goes down below, goes up again, test it. Now we have identified our support, and then full candle closes above. This is our entry point. We enter the point, we enter the trade, and then we stay on the trade until it breaks our average. It would have happened here, but we would have gotten again in this trade here. We would have ridden all this probably all the way through here. Okay, so this is what we're seeing today. Again, very nice entry points for Tesla, for SoFi, for Bitcoin. NEO is not yet there. And then just for fun, let's look at what has happened today with a stock that everybody's talking right now, that is GameStop. So today they have gone down, like, look at this number, it's 55% that the stock went down after this crazy jump of over 900%, I think it was. Let's look at how much this stock jumped. Look at that, 850% was the jump, and now it has come down. However, even if in this one, if you look at the setup, we're still talking about the same thing. It's the same kind of pattern that we're looking. We're looking price to go up, go down to test this one as support, full candle that closes above to confirm that price has found support. We enter the trade, and then we ride the trade until we go down again. In this one, since it was such a huge volatility, I think that here we have, what is this one like? We're talking almost 50% in this one, if we were trying to get up at the top, which is not always possible, but if we have traded this one, we would have made somewhere between 60 to 80% on this trade. So just wanted to show you this one. It's very important that when you are trading, you have your entry strategy, you have your exit strategy, and then you don't get caught up in movements like this one, where in a single day you are losing 50% of your trade. Okay. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, leave any comments on the boxes below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.